Now we're gonna see.
We are live.
Byakuya.
We are live.
Yo!
Check me
I would
alive.
see the villain be the worst.
I have to pull up chat.
Yo! Yo!
Check me live.
I'm checking y'all live.
Yo. Okay, we should play the
We should.
video game.
I get it.
I guess.
Honestly, you really have to. Like. No, there's no good characters left anymore.
There's like one or two.
And
Hold
what are
up, I
those?
should've-
What are those one or two?
Sakura.
That's fair.
I was like, yeah, we
There's
still
some characters you'll learn to love. They haven't had their moment yet.
I was like, we still have Sakura, we still have Mondo, we still have Hina. Oh,
Gosh,
don't talk to him.
Fuck you.
He doesn't deserve to be talked to. Fuck him. I hope he steps on a Lego.
Is Toko
I hope-
inside? Some kind of emergency?
Remember, not Toko's voice.
What?
If we do talk to Toko.
Such.
Oh no,
ignorance.
it would be. It would be Toko's voice.
Oh,
it's
it would be?
It's gotta be voice acted.
Oh yeah.
You guys are too slow. Sorry, I looked away for a
I
second.
think you're just too fast.
You're too slow.
So, what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in a room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to cheer on her. You know, check on her. That does not say cheer. Check on her. You know, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff.
Weird stuff.
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves.
Yeah. Good idea.
Bitch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I might as well give it a shot. Ding dong, bing bong.
Ding dong. Ding dong.
The door swung open slowly and silently.
Oh yeah, it is voice acted.
It's a cutscene.
Holy crap! It's her. She exists. An aura of
Why
negativity
is she
flowed out
vibrating
from
like
behind
Why
the
is she
door,
vibrating
forcing
She's
a
shaking.
gasp out of me.
what?
Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that?
Are you serious?
Yes.
Are you fucking serious? You've gotta be fucking kidding. She's
By the
been
way,
acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago. You've gotta be fucking kidding.
This literally just happened. Oh.
Oh,
it's
my bad.
fine. It's fine.
it's a
Oh,
flashback. We don't do flashback.
Okay, I don't have to voice act.
It
Hooray!
doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door.
Of course, fucking you would.
But I felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even.
Ask fucking Sakura.
Sakura and Mondo combined.
And Mondo, I was like combined.
Taka
they
wa-
will
To-
shatter
Taka.
that thing off
Toko
of
was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered
Oh
Chihiro?
my god!
He
Makoto
dumb
is
as
stupid!
fuck. Yeah.
Is that why
to be
Toko's so
fair,
scared?
Yo,
What?
you wouldn't go with
always-
DID, by the way, Chris. I don't think I would.
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. I am always astounded by just how stupid this main character is. Like it always surprises me. He reaches new lows every single time.
I think he
Isn't there anyone? Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? I don't know.
I wonder.
Turns around.
Hey, Byakuya, do you think you could ask her to come out of her room? I mean,
I understood that. Sure, whatever.
You're gonna talk
Wait a
to her,
minute.
Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice if you want to.
he's not
Hey,
doing it
bitch.
from being nice.
Hey,
You-
bitch, open the door.
Byakuya stood in front of the door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell.
Ding dong.
After a few moments,
She's
do you
there
want?
again.
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Ah, Bakula.
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. Don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
Dude.
and with that, the door slammed shut.
Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off.
There's
Dude.
nothing else we can do. Let's go back to the investigation.
Hold on! Hey,
He didn't
Byakuya!
try.
What was Toko talking about just now? Jesus Christ. Something about a promise?
What?
Not gonna.
Oh, I have no idea.
Fuck you!
Another one of her
That
delusions.
is the
I'm sure.
guiltiest ass face.
Bro
I
is
have
withholding
ever
information. Bro is withholding information.
Mm-hmm.
Those with
But-
the information.
Stop talking.
Fuck you.
If I say I
What
don't
a
know,
brick
that
of
means I
glass.
don't know. Just let Hina take care of her.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go.
Shit a brick.
Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. It's gotta be the room where, yeah.
The
The,
Monokuma
the,
room.
the library.
Oh.
Come on, let's go in.
The music.
I wonder where we're going.
I wonder. If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right?
Hurry up and go inside.
Oh, here?
Let's go.
Guess that's where the door. It all makes sense once you're inside.
Oh, you're not smart enough to enter the archive 20 minutes earlier, but now you are.
Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. What looks out of place?
Lamp. Huh? Huh? It's a desk lamp.
It's a desk lamp. There's no desk here.
Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
what?
Let's stretch our legs.
Let's stretch our legs.
You have a problem with the lamp.
Lamp.
It was here before, then I moved it to over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
yay!
Nice.
There's so many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are
Then why are we
dangerous.
in here?
Dangerous.
Fucking. Oh my fucking.
They killed all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner.
Shit a brick.
You mean like members of the
you.
Diet or something?
No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows.
Is this man a conspiracy
What?
theorist?
Fuck you and your
What the
garbage.
fuck?
Yes!
Conspiracy.
Except he's usually correct. He is usually correct, so...
Keyword usually doesn't mean he's.
Fucking hate him.
If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there.
You're kidding, right?
Am I?
Jesus Christ. I'll just let that go for now.
Hmm. I'm gonna answer your question with a question.
Because I'm
You pay attention
mysterious
to
and
your
cool.
surroundings, you're sure to discover the value for yourself.
Fuck you, dude.
It's definitely this.
Maybe it's where...
There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although judging by the smudges and the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was.
There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library.
An extension cord, huh?
Maybe it's where he was looking for books. With the books by the other thing. Ladder.
The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Was really thinking about it. I picked one at random.
You have a sharp eye indeed
my
to
God.
select that file.
That's right.
That's the report on the presidential assassination. The original is kept in the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There is no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it.
There's literally no one on the outside who knows we are here.
Without
Shit
making a
brick.
sound, I returned the file to the shelf. I mean, you never know. There are cameras everywhere, Chris.
You know, there is one person who is in charge, and it's fucking Monokuma.
There are cameras, Chris.
Yeah, that are controlled by Monokuma.
Yes.
What the f-
Oh my god.
He could have turned this into. He
Controls
could have.
Monokuma,
he
the
c-
government.
He could have turned this into a reality TV show. You never know.
I hate this man. I hate him.
There's a ton of thick files stuffed into the
Fuck you,
bookshelf.
Logan. Shit.
What?
Fuck you. Dude, what happened? I'm so upset. I went to go mute my mic, but my mic unplugged, so I didn't mute it.
Invites us into this archive for mysterious reasons, refuses to elaborate, attempts to look at the files. Don't look at those files, dude. Don't look at those files. Then why are we in here, bitch? Explain!
If you're thinking of looking
Being
through
so
any of them,
cryptic and cool
let me
and
give you a
bad.
little warning.
Shut up. Bye.
Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. We just fucking saw two. Huh?
Oh.
What do you mean?
Oh fuck! Shit!
What?
I want to break his fucking
I
glasses.
hit the back of my head on the side of my couch, which is metal.
He's literally,
No.
he's literally the anime trope of pushes up glasses and gleams.
All those files there are investigation
Literally.
reports related to different cold cases. They're internal documents for the police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak.
Then why does the fucking school have them?
So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library?
Why?
No, because you won't let me look at anything.
Why does the school have all these declassified documents?
Shit,
Why the
break.
What?
The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see.
Why? It's a fucking high school.
It's the high school of hope. Isn't it magnificent?
Okay, if you say so. This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
But that's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it as a lie.
For real?
Because it's pretty fucking unbelievable.
Well, it's not. Well, it's not the. But. Well, it's not that. It's just. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it. But, I mean, there's just so much. How can anyone have to put this all together?
I suppose it goes to show you just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or
It's a
perhaps
high school.
It's a fucking high school.
It's a high school. What power could it wield?
the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with thorough entertainment to keep us from getting bored.
Is this for like the ultimate like the ultimate police officer?
The ultimate detective?
This dude is literally the anime trope. Every word that comes out of his mouth is the pushes up glasses and
it's no use.
Actually,
it's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal.
For real?
For real?
What's wrong? You still can't believe it?
What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Why the fuck did you get mad?
Yeah, but dude, this man turns on a dime.
Usual, normal, ordinary, simple. Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. You know what's fair?
Beg to fucking differ.
If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything.
For real?
Shit. Strangle yourself.
You don't pull your punches, do you?
X-Men suspenders.
Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? What makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all?
Shut the fuck up.
I want to strangle you.
The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt.
Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all of these documents more than once? But all this has to be like top secret, confidential stuff, right? So why?
Our family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course. And not as dusty.
Huh? I have cat on me now.
Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents.
Oh, so your family is the Yakuza.
No. That includes
False.
foreign powers as well as
False.
domestic. No.
Yes.
He could just be a really
How
rich
is that
family.
possible?
The Yakuza is not the only one who grabs that.
So his
So
parents
in
are
other
lobbyists.
words,
Yes.
Wonderful.
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows.
The Illuminati!
My family is a member of that council.
The Japanese Illuminati.
Member of the Illuminati! Join, motherfucker! Okay, if your family rules the world, why aren't they concerned about you fucking missing? You dumb bitch.
If I die, then they just give my inheritance over to someone else. And I have with me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world at my will.
Yeah, not if you fucking die.
I won't die, but to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards.
You won't die. You won't die.
I've killed people before.
You won't die. You won't die.
I'd fucking laugh.
So whenever I have time, I'd like to
You'll
review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim, without a doubt, that the material gathered here today are the real thing.
I love making really like obscure jokes, references that nobody understands. It's great. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than
Ah, he's
the
a
actual
freaking
mastermind.
person.
And what always interested me the most were the cold case police reports. Reading through those reports had always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little.
Are you a psychopath?
I think he is. I think he genuinely
That's
just
why
is.
he's
Logan.
he has his head up his own ass.
What?
Nothing. I was gonna say something about a person in the next game.
Man is so self-gratifying about he sucks his own dick.
I am physically unable to do it. I have my butler.
Ah, don't worry, I can help you remove a couple of fucking ribs. I'd gladly do the fucking job.
It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites
How do you know if you've solved them? They're cold cases.
They're
is
cold
the
cases.
genocide Jack case.
Fucking
You can
stupid.
send in a case and give them a tip, and if it turns out to be correct, then you fucking solved it.
As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the genocide Jack cases have been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. Fucking don't. Please, just let me read. To begin, there are two notable characteristics of genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way.
Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same to what happened to Chihiro!
No, really?
Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, thank you. The clarification, Byakuya. We needed that after 3 seconds ago. The only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups.
And you.
And you, yeah, seriously, and you,
You,
apparent
apparently.
fuckingly.
And one more.
Yep.
And by all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out.
Okay, cool, get to the point.
The only person who would have known about it. Who's playing with Legos? Who just died as a Lego character?
That was me messing with my mouse cover.
In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about the aspects of each crime.
Cool!
You
Get
did!
to the point!
You did! Fuck you!
Get to the
Only
point.
key officials and the killer himself knew about the act of mounting.
Why are you mounting the victim? Why is that word choice specifically?
It definitely was like mistranslated. I was just going to say that. Now, if you recall, Chihiro's corpse. Yes, we do.
Yes. Skip all of the exposition. You could have explained this in like 2 sentences.
Her
and we
body
could've
was most
gone.
certainly mounted in this fashion.
So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question.
It's Byakuya.
But in
Yes,
fact,
it
the
is
answer is quite
Byakuya.
simple.
All of
Byakuya.
the
In
evidence
other words-
points to you, bitch.
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
Shut the fuck up.
In other words,
Got it. That's right. That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us.
And it's me.
The Genocide Jack really is Byakuya! Such a beautiful freedom killer is really walking around Among Us?
Among Us? Among Us?
Among Us?
Job.
interesting.
Going to reveal all of this information that points directly at fucking me.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't
I
they?
hope it's him. I
No.
so hope it's him. I really hope he's.
We said the guy is. We said he
I'm-
regrets what he did. Do you think Byakuya would regret what he did?
Yes.
No!
Really?
No.
He would regret
Really?
what he did because all of the evidence would point in his direction, and he would regret revealing that because he's a
He
fucking.
regrets
dumbass.
killing them.
Fuck him.
I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen?
Oh, now the mortals.
You might
start
just
using
manage to
fucking file.
ferret out a clue or two. I don't see what's your big problem with him. Yes, he's an asshole, but he's not that bad. I like Celeste way less. If you get
like
down on your
him way
knees and
less.
beg, I might even show you myself.
Shut the fuck up.
He's just a rich asshole. That's how all
She's
rich
at least
people are.
tolerable. She's at least relatively.
Guys!
The
Guys!
camera.
Guys, there's a camera!
For no
It's a
fucking
camera.
reason. I'm suddenly going to rule the world someday.
Whoa,
We have
what?
to talk to
You're
him now.
fucking 18. God, yes, move on so we can get to the fucking trial and we have to talk to him
Byakuya,
less.
about that Genocide Jack case file, could you let me see
That's
it?
fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time.
I will
See,
literally
he-
shatter
Bro.
your
Bro just
Fuck
has a
you.
superiority.
I will break your
Complex.
kneecap and use them as a fucking hockey puck.
Dude, I'm over it. I'm over this guy. I
I'm
don't
over
I don't
Byakuya.
Can we?
I don't
Trial, you don't have to
I
talk
don't
to
hate
him.
him. I don't
Can
hate him.
y'all
I
shut
just
up so we
strongly
can get through the
dislike him.
exposition? Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, this exposition, because I'm not talking while you're talking, Chris.
Let's get through. I will shut up. And
Feel
let's get
free
through
to
the
look at it in here, but you can't take it with you.
Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped.
Please
I
tell me we
reached
get
the
to see
page
them.
where photos of from the scene of each crime had all been collected, and you're not gonna see it. Just kidding. The names of several Genocide Jack victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Soji Gagaku,
You killed a 14-year-old, you motherfucker!
23. Kano Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30.
Hashi, Peshi's castle.
Yoshida, Persona 5.
Yoshida.
Komatsura Taru, Takafumi Gando, Yukida,
Uchida.
Uchida, no, Hisa, Takeshi Masamune, Yuko
Takeshi.
Yumi,
Takeshi's castle.
Those are
Yuto
all
Yumi Nijima, and there was
Wait.
no end to it. What?
those are
Yes, those are
Okay.
those are in fact all guys' names.
yeah.
But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed. Oh yes,
And
We-
men.
and
And they were men.
The word bloodlust is the victim's own blood.
Now, take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit.
The next page. Profound results. All the crimes took
The
place on
same still
weekdays,
frame.
at night, or during holidays, day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it should be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene. But when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because the eyewitness had never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from DID.
So in other words,
The key point here is the culprit may have a split personality.
A split personality? That's like the kind of thing you see on TV. So I'm part of another
Yes.
totally unbelievable story? Cooper. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it
Not
isn't.
the killing game and not the fucking killing game.
Or
That's
maybe
not
it isn't.
unbelievable.
I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Finally!
let's go.
Finally!
All of that for one fucking piece of evidence. I am pissed.
That is absurd.
Finally!
Really absurd.
Alright, we should get going soon.
Thank
Quick,
you!
Go back and investigate now.
Where are we going?
Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we?
Oh wait, Byakuya!
Fucking ditch him.
As usual, Byakuya turned left without another word. I heard it's the library. Well, it's where we part ways.
That's me.
Oh, that's you.
Thank God. I don't even care.
It doesn't matter.
Maybe we should part ways. See you later.
Just like all of a
I don't
sudden.
have time to play with you.
Come on, enough of your annoying
I don't have
misapprehensions.
time to play
Did
with
you really think we'd be together the whole time? You think I could tolerate you
That's
long?
a big word.
You think we could tolerate you that long? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
And just like
It
that,
sounds like he
was gone.
doesn't want to take responsibility and is throwing it on Makoto.
Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the
You
same
were.
time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack! They're the one that killed Chihiro!
A good job correcting that.
And that murderous fiend is one of us! But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to
I
do
wonder
that,
the fuck who.
there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene. The girls' locker room, and I should also check the boys' locker room. The others might have come up with some info I might find useful on that. I need to find out everything I can. Finally! We can actually do investigation!
Actually do things! Yay! No more exposition!
Oh no, there's gonna be more exposition. Don't fucking talk. Fuck you. Ding ding ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me.
Evidence, what did you find?
I cannot reveal that just yet.
That's it. I'm sure
I
of it.
guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs.
His?
Okay.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yes, Miss Ludenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too.
Really? What did she see?
Well, it
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right?
No.
Oh.
She is not.
Okay,
she's
so
not-
where's Celeste
she's not
now?
Tsundere.
The warehouse by the dorm, she was there, but at the same time, not there.
What's it gonna be?
Just Celeste is just in here, he just missed her.
There's a big blood stain on the dumbbell on the floor. The marker with files says Fanner is just blow to the head. The dumbbell has to be the murder weapon.
We've already gotten that one piece. There we go.
The
One
blood stain. It's the blood-stained poster.
This is real!
The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big breasted, okay. It's pretty noticeable too. Our girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you find something
Wait.
like this. It's a blood stain on the carpet.
We have no way of knowing this
Guess I went on
because
the wrong blood.
real quick.
Huh.
We have no way of knowing this because we weren't able to go into the girls' locker room before this. But why
Yes.
Why is that poster in here?
We'll
What's the
see.
one in the...
We'll see later. Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress in your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go,
things.
let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly.
Yeah.
Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess let's take another look at the body then. The Chihiro's handbook missing?
Thoroughly.
That's definitely worth talking about. Chihiro's the handbook. Kyoko said I should
thinking
examine
about
the
how
body
to...
one more time.
My god.
And I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. But I
I
guess
know.
I'd better give it a shot anyway.
Don't.
Let's see. Her hands are bound. It looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used proper. It looks like a crucifix position, huh? The rope has a plug. It says this isn't a rope at all. But I think more about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was blow to the head, which means someone struck her. Oh, yes. That's right. That's the issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. I didn't think the reason. But seeing them again after.
Yeah, they
looking
were
through
all
the
stabbed
different
with scissors.
What does this all mean? Status of the dead body. One thing this place has some mysteries together. True nature of the rope that was used to figure out there's a certain place I need to visit to look over again. Plus of my help looks just
Oh
had Jack
wait,
file
I
one
know
more
who
time.
the scissors item is for now.
No,
No,
it's not.
no, it's
it's
not.
A
Oh, really?
it's random. Yeah, no, it's no one.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, by the way, I think we all know that they have DID, right?
Yes.
Yeah, by the way, those are both two different, social.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sick.
Oh, this
Yeah.
poster? It's a popular boy band named Tornado. However, it doesn't quite seem to fit the boys' locker room. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, it's definitely something strange about this. The
Okay.
boys' locker room, there's a
Yep.
boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? Well, what was some reason somebody had? Maybe we should talk to someone else a little bit more about the locker rooms.
Maybe you talk to Sakura in a second.
There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it?
Someone shit?
Yeah, someone shit on the floor.
We go back and talk to Hina or Sakura.
We're gonna talk to Sakura.
I'm not sure if, like, I don't know if both of them give you the exact same thing.
Spent a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura? I think you'll have to do Sakura specifically because of that stain.
Of
course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened. Sometimes Hina and I use it together.
Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the girls' and boys' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't say. I never really paid attention to the posters.
I see.
However,
But there is something bothering me about the locker room. I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. Protein coffee, wait,
coffee?
what the fuck?
We have protein coffee?
Where has that been all
In
my
the
life?
warehouse.
Oh my god.
It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Bro's gonna die.
Good way to get a heart attack.
Anyway, the other day I spilled some of it on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain.
A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly, I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with?
Disappearing stain. Let's.
Now do we go back to the boys' locker room?
Why? I don't
Click the stain again.
I don't think Makoto's smart enough for that.
What the fuck?
There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Yep, he's not smart enough for that.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Now
Dude,
we're
how,
going.
how the hell do you have hidden stats in one of them's intelligence and then you just don't?
That's not what I wanted to look at. Oh, the lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see it's not plugged in. The lamp's cord is not long enough to reach the outlet from here. The last time I saw it was definitely on, and there was definitely right here. Well, that's right, Byakuyo's using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord
That's
here now.
not
I
what it
wonder
was
if...
fucking using. Wait, no. Okay, I understand that this game is like that. But second of all, the section short cord they had 2 female plugs. And it only had 1 male plug on the actual one. What the fuck?
My hole's around here somewhere. Oh, it's
Finally
gone.
caught up with the stream. I had to watch you guys in 2x speed. Also, why do you guys hate my main man Byakuya so much? I'm sort of in. I'm just sort of indifferent on him at this point.
It is all Christopher, by the way.
It is all Christopher.
Yeah,
ask Logan.
It's absolutely all.
Okay, also, ask Logan exactly which character I specifically asked for in this one.
He specifically asked for Byakuya.
Yeah, that's the only one. I've asked for ones in every single one, but he's the only one in this one. And then I kind of like...
What?
Someone take it out of the archive?
That's the only one who would just.
One of these times, I'm accidentally gonna slam my mug on my counter and break it.
Now, there's one more place to look, no?
What?
Oh, can he not? Is he still not smart enough?
To what?
No, he's never.
The extension cord box, where they were like, it's an extension cord.
He's not smart enough, but we could check.
Fucking hell.
This one box is empty. The extension. Yep, he's not smart enough.
When does the investigation, or when does the trial start?
When we get all evidence.
When we get all the evidence, we just started the investigation after we were done talking to Byakuya. God damn it. Ah.
We've established that Makoto isn't smart enough to get all the evidence.
No, it will come up during the trial.
If he's a jackass and is dumb.
Christopher's.
I don't think we actually have
Oh
to
my
come
God.
in here. Hi, hero.
No, we have to go to the warehouse.
Yes,
Right, I did choose violence today. That's because I'm tired.
Supposed to be broken.
There are 2 places that you still can go.
Yeah, I know where was one of the places we need to go.
Right.
We have to go to the bathhouse because there's gonna be something in the sauna.
This sauna.
There should be something in the sauna. Yep. Am I thinking of the right thing? Or do we need to have
I have
don't
no
know.
clue.
I'm pretty sure they're supposed to find something here. I guess not. I swear we're supposed to find something in here. So we're going to the warehouse then. talk to Celeste. Celeste, what are you doing here?
Making a bomb.
Yes, listen, that was my idea, and that's the easiest way to escape. Household cleaning materials are surprisingly good.
Read the damn line. We need to get to the trial.
Okay. This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. By design. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from.
But in that case, have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought about talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless.
Then did you find something?
Very well, I'll tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse.
What, really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're
She
right.
sounds so robotic.
Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assume she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it appears she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. You get what you deserve,
Shut
She
the fuck
literally
up.
deserved nothing, fuck you.
Shut the fuck up. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. Are you sure about that? But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the I almost I said track and straight at the same time. The track jacket or duffel bag. Celeste which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Celeste account.
Okay, go to the dining hall and talk to Aoi. Or Hina.
Hina.
That is the last piece of evidence.
I swear we were supposed to find something.
Oh, that is the last piece of evidence. I am looking at the walkthrough. That is the last piece of evidence.
Let's go.
Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing?
Same as before, she won't come out, and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there.
You left her?
Just alone. My head was all swimmy, and I was getting pretty hungry. Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna go back as soon as I'm done eating.
I love Hina so goddamn much.
Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her.
Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course.
Of course.
Gotta get the carbs. There's two things I'm sure God created: outer space and donuts.
Really?
I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret.
Fucking hell.
I should have tried to spend more time with her.
Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well,
You, Makoto.
You, Makoto.
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us.
Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls.
Was she just shy?
I don't know, she talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex?
Not really.
Not really.
Oh wait, maybe. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right?
You think so? I really saw her as that type of girl. Ding dong, bing bong.
Does that mean it's time?
Finally,
It's time, boys.
Let's get to this fucking trial.
It's not even that long of one, to be honest.
Good.
Getting tired of waiting.
It's still a long. We saw what the other one is. That was the shortest one, but they're a lot longer.
The class trial. You remember
3 is
where
very
to meet,
long,
right?
so that has to be
Please
its
go
entire
through the
stream.
red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. The red
I
door.
swear to
is
God,
right
if you're the
here.
last person again, you motherfucking bitch.
Of course he's the last person.
Yep.
He's fucking
Ah.
Makoto.
Slowest motherfucking Jeff.
Ah, so is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind? Are we missing someone?
Where's Kyoko?
Yo.
Oh, it's Toko. This.
Yeah, Toko's not here.
And Toko is...
You really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding! I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? Crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll just drag her out here and kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please.
Just like that.
I hope
just
it's
like you
just
said, a
picture
few
for
minutes
being
later,
dragged.
he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him.
I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. It's a fucking robot. Terrible! You're terrible! Correct. Ew, now
How did you
everyone's
not
here.
realize that? Wait.
So now everyone's here.
Alright.
Okay, go. Let's hurry.
Okay then, hustle on to the elevator and let's get this show on the road. See you guys down there.
Let's go.
Cooper.
After all of my yelling, I can't.
So shall we get going? It's time to find out who really killed Chihiro.
Chihiro.
Chihiro!
Chihiro. Sayaka.
Oh, it is Sayaka. I've already
Chihiro
forgotten her name.
Futasaki. She was
Did you
so
just say
gentle.
Sakura?
So
Yeah, I
calm
did just
and
say
meek.
Sakura.
Nobody had
I did
any
just say
problems
Sakura.
with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that.
Let's go. Let's get started. Let's get to show on the road.
The murderer is one of us. Someone's standing right here. Let's just go.
That was the line.
We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
Sayaka.
Yes.
Yes.
I gave a small nod in reply.
Did he say that out loud?
Who? What?
Makoto.
We have no choice. No choice, right? We have to do this. Yeah.
I thought it was blue.
With one last deep breath, I walk towards the elevator with shaky legs. With each step forward, I can feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get ahead on my emotions because I was speculating.
It started.
The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as it went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Till finally,
It's an elevator.
It
came
doesn't
to a
feel.
sudden stop.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that, Riley.
It's an elevator.
What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
No.
It's imagine it just being pictures of Chihiro. Now, don't waste our time with stupid questions. Now let's get this over with.
Very nice.
Good, you're raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it, not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get this show on the road, please.
thrills, chills,
Everyone,
kills!
please find your
I am gonna
assignments.
go get something to drink.
Motherfucker.
And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a
Wait,
deadly
this is
defense,
fully-
a deadly
wait,
faith,
fully
a
paid.
deadly class trial. Yes, I'm gonna say that every single class trial.
That's awesome.
I forgot that this is fully VA'd.
What?
Sorry, I opened Twitter just for a second, and the very first thing is one of the most hilarious things I've seen today.
We're starting, boys.
They're starting. How far are we in? We're only an hour in. All right, we can do.
If you and I'll. Okay, let's talk about the murder weapon.
By the way, that before it was just he was restating something. But first, we have to be clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Do we really need to discuss this? Do we really need to discuss this? I wonder which one it is, guys.
I wonder.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Bro missed.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Thank God you missed.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood,
yes.
and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yay!
Shut up.
So creepy!
Shut up.
What are you? It's an investigation.
If you don't
Get over
mind,
it.
I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
Shut the fuck up.
What? For real?
For real?
For real?
For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer? Did he really kill Did they really kill Chihiro? Not at all. I am gonna go into this, and I'm gonna fail, but it's gonna be fine.
It's okay.
So first thing's gonna be locker room
Culprit is
dumbbell.
Genocide
Get there.
Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed.
One more.
As far as I'm concerned.
No, Cooper, no.
Impossible.
Oh, did you already do that?
Yes.
What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on.
I don't want your guide.
No proof of it. Shoot it.
I don't want your guide help, Cooper.
Speaking of Genocide Jack.
Okay. Well, that's
know
that's
who
what
that
it is then. I don't know the other ones, but I'll tell you what I think it is.
I already.
Culprit is Genocide Jack.
I knew
sure
that was the right answer. I
Case
just wasn't
closed,
prepared.
As far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
It's E. E's the button that slows down.
Wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Objection.
Might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
Thank you, Mondo.
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
And the scissors.
The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh.
And there were boys. There's four. There's four.
Lust.
There's a lot.
I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna stay on the screen for a second while I sip my monster.
Boo plus.
Boo plus.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
I got it!
That they were
I
all
got
male.
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
And Byakuya.
However,
Or if you
Chihiro
were
was
the
most
detective,
definitely
you would
suspended in
kinda
the same
realize
way.
and be able to draw that conclusion.
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real
Is
Genocide Jack.
Byakuya.
No fucking way.
You're saying
fucking
Genocide
way.
Jack is one of us?
Yes. In fact,
One of us.
it's Toko.
Dude, just fucking blunt as fuck.
Genocide Jack's true
Dude,
identity.
he went through all that
is Toko
exposition for
Fukawa.
us, and he just said it's Toko now. That is so funny.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Your hero,
I
just
love
stay
that.
out of it.
I love them.
It does seem like a riddle in a way, but I feel like I could just about see it.
It's not.
Genocide Jack says Toko, but isn't Toko? What is it? What does it mean?
Dude, this hangman thing is so goddamn dumb.
I hate this
By the
one, by the
way.
way. I hate this. Like this right here. I know what the answer is, and it's dumb. It's not
What
it's
do you
not the
think?
right
Ask
one.
them, ask them,
It's
ask
not
them.
the right one. God damn it! What do you think it is, guys? It's not the right one. It's not the right one.
It's not even the correct word.
It's not the right one. It's not the right one.
She's not a schizo.
It's not the right one.
She's not a
Is
schizo.
it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Those are different things.
Those are different things.
One of those things actually doesn't even exist.
Okay, probably the reason why they did that is fucking translation issue, where it's gonna be
Yeah.
a longer word than what it actually means, like it is in the actual language.
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
That's not schizo. That's not a schizophrenic.
Okay. But still,
It's Cat
I wouldn't
Noir.
say that about Miss
Who?
Fukawa's.
What?
Which one? Which one is Cat Noir?
What are you talking about?
It's a.
Oh yeah, one of the
miraculous.
Byakuya. Byakuya is Cat Noir.
Byakuya? Are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Makoto.
Makoto
Yeah.
is not.
It's not Makoto. I'm pretty sure it's Byakuya. It might be.
Makoto is Meliodas.
Oh, it is. No, it is Makoto. Actually, it is Makoto. That is definitely
Toko's
Byakuya.
Makoto is Eren
behavior
Yeager.
after
What are you
seeing
talking
the body
about?
is proof enough that she has a split
Makoto
personality.
is Eren Yeager. What are you talking about?
The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality has to do with her behavior. Yes, it does have to do with her behavior.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then
Oh, it's the same
when
person.
she woke up.
They vote. It makes sense. He sounds exactly the same, actually.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
knew it was one of them because I mentioned it when we were looking
She
at
was
it the other
acting
day.
funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone
She
of
was
hers
acting
completely
funny,
disappeared.
that's for sure.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Shut up.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room,
And then it's
it's
Makoto.
because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in.
Do you understand why we skip the flashbacks now?
It was to keep her other
They happen so
personality from
fucking
getting
often.
Yeah.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Oh.
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
I can.
You have only yourself to blame.
He's a
You
dick.
came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Step on a fucking thumbtack.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
Dude.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
Damn.
I hate you.
Damn. Damn.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person you don't.
It's happening, boys. Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second, just a different person altogether.
Well, hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see? Yes. What the hell?
That is the one thing that makes Toko somewhat bearable. Is I actually like Genocide Jack a
So
bit.
you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
I love her laugh.
Intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well,
Yes,
the world
okay.
is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie.
She's got that
Behind
venom
every
tone.
dark and gloomy
It's
soul
throwing
lives
me
another
off.
that shines as bright as the sun!
This is the murderous fiend Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the
She
mastermind
has the
behind
Psycho
entire
pose.
situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
I just have really good intuition.
How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing,
Creepazoid.
the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive,
Chihiro.
so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Thanks, Morgana.
Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get more details about all this.
I need to get more details.
More details.
But I mean, more details.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Okay.
So
I think I know.
It's the modus operandi.
So what you hit
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe
Probably
it?
status.
It's
right?
the lamp. It's the lamp.
That would change things.
How is it the lamp?
Oh, an alibi.
No, because you're doing modus operandi, so...
When you compare your past murders to this incident,
Okay.
the modus operandi matches completely.
How it happened
You're
is
right.
basically what it's saying.
You're right.
No, you're wrong.
No, I'm wrong. You're wrong.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How is it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant.
By the way, she's
They're very
stabbing
picky
the
about
scissors so
noodles, the
hard that it
sauce,
is literally
everything.
breaking concrete.
Yes.
But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear
It
differences
was pretty
between
clear
the
to me.
Genocide Jack cases.
Why were you?
and
Could you
this-
not put two and two together when we're investigating, but in the trial you can't?
The victim's fatal injury.
I got it! For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
To Italian food specifically.
So, are you saying
We don't want another reminder of Sayaka.
Sayaka! Just like Joe gives me Harley Quinn vibes. Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. The
that checks
second
out.
difference is related to
What was used to suspend her? Yeah.
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her
that
up
is
by
not
her
a rope.
wrists.
It's very,
What is
very
your
clearly an extension cord.
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
Scissors.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp
What is
scissors.
that noise?
And guess guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the
Cooper,
murders
something's
and
going on
the
with your mic, buddy.
arrangements.
Yeah, something's going on
Not
with
really
someone's
like
mic.
later Harley Quinn, but early Harley Quinn, where she's still like super in love
Like I
with
said,
Joker.
I'm
I
a
see it.
professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences.
Big Mac.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Big
Listen
Mac.
up,
He's
Big Mac.
fucking
There's
pathetic.
actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered. Figure that out, and
They're
it'll
all
be plain
men.
as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, but Chihiro doesn't fit it. Think I figured it out. It's because Chihiro was her lover.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
They have a lot of things in common.
Four things in common.
They
Three
were
or
all
four.
guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men.
You killed a 14-year-old.
I'm so embarrassed.
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it. I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man,
She
you
is a
wouldn't kill her?
fucking boy on.
What line? What line?
What line did she
What line
say?
is she saying?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be
We're
stupid.
back to Italian food.
Yes, it's manga known as BL, Boy Love.
I have
It's
too much
gay-
passion
it's
and
gay
conviction
romance.
to cross that line.
That's
the
written really well
absolute
most of the
reality
time,
of a one
actually.
and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your
No,
hobby
it's
and
not.
your
There
philosophy.
some not written really well, but,
But
some
that's
of them
not all
are
there
really
is
not.
to it. It's a different matter
Yes, some of
entirely.
them are.
When you're
They can't
forced to
all be
kill in
villains.
order to survive.
It's about the same. It's you just see the good ones more
Slowly.
because
Kerr?
why would they show you bad
Never
ones
kill for
in
a
like
reason as petty
subjects
as
that
mere
have no reason
survival.
for there?
And if
Sure.
by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason
Bingo,
I have for
bullseye,
killing,
right on the
I would
money.
never leave
Okay.
out my prized scissors.
That's the
Who
line,
would go out of
apparently.
their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that? Da 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 da!
She brought her own
She's fully
scissors.
equipped. That's right. So I
Ow.
can go anywhere, anytime. Why would I resort
Ow.
to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you, gutter dogs, all of you?
I like
Not to
her.
mention, I have no clue how to tie a good
Yeah, I
knot.
don't hate
So
this.
rope's totally out of the question
It's
anyway.
better than better than her original character.
Yeah, like the only reason why I like Toko is Genocide Jill.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such
Also,
a
can we
heinous
social
villain
this
really
one in
be
Celeste
What?
or Kyoko?
What?
We're doing. So which one are we socialing after this?
Celeste.
Celeste, definitely.
Celeste, we need two.
But the
Yeah.
body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person.
No
One person who could have
way!
copied the Genocide Jack cases.
No way! Let's fucking go! Oh, I fucking
Here's my
called
answer.
it. Eat shit and die.
Yakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no
Chris,
problem
Chris,
gaining access
Chris,
to classified
don't
government
celebrate too
documents
early.
or internal police records.
I don't
No.
care.
Plus,
let it be
you
so-
already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened.
He's so funny.
hadn't you?
Oh, please.
Are you
No, it's even
saying
worse. It's
Mr.
so
God
It's
fucking
even
dumb.
worse.
It is even worse.
Then the reason he pushed the theory
I'm not
of
ready.
Genocide Jack being the killer so
Personally,
hard
I am
was
not ready.
because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask.
Yes.
When would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange. You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
How did he know who the victim was?
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
Shut up.
Yeah, how did he know? That's
There's something very strange.
Okay then.
How did you know?
What's so strange about it? Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
How did you know? Serious? Yeah.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I think
No, not at all.
Fine.
What is that one?
Don't worry about it. That's not.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird.
Oh, I see.
How?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it. That's a natural reaction for any guy.
The victim was
No.
Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
you wish you'd
I'm
taken me
figuring
with
this out.
you.
I'm figuring this out.
Bingo, boys, I got on the moon.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Before we found
But he was acting weird. How?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it. That's a natural reaction for any guy.
The
For
victim
any guy.
was Chihiro.
Was
No,
Chihiro.
No, that's wrong.
The victim wasn't Chihiro.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit.
Oh my god, shut up!
Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Not really.
Huh?
Not really.
Not really.
What's
All
wrong?
of the
Is
evidence
that
points
it?
in your
Surely
fucking
you've
direction.
got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
Yeah, he said it's like he doesn't even care. I got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing
What's
to do
the
with him.
matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The fucking rope.
Ascension Gordon.
Make your arguments. Now it's the lamp.
Now it's the lamp.
Where's the lamp?
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again?
That's not what I meant to do.
When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the
Library
body.
desk man.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
No,
That's right.
no, you're
It
wrong.
absolutely was.
then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Fuck.
Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden away
The
somewhere.
fucking... You got fucked by the damn...
Dude, that's where the hard mode comes in.
How do I? There's a speed up button. I don't know what it is though, because we skipped all the tutorials.
Special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body. But Chihiro was some kind of... That's right.
I found it.
You found it.
Hey, Byakuya.
I'd never seen that rope before
What is it?
in my life.
It's control.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. You stupid idiot.
Extension cord, bitch.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder.
We are about halfway done
And
with
there's
the
no
trial.
way
but
someone
a
who
bit
uses
more
that
than halfway.
extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Then Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
He's doing it again.
I fail to
He's
see his
totally calm, totally unconcerned. What?
I fail to see a motive here. What reason does Byakuya have
we'll
to
see.
kill?
You'll see.
As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second?
I need a timeout.
I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
Shut up, hero.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait. What was that just now? Something's not right. Byakuya's marriage is out. There's something in there that concerns me.
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true
Dude, he is
letdown.
so sarcastic.
She
That is
was
so
found dead in
condescending.
the
That
girls'
is
locker room.
condescending.
There is absolutely no question about that. How
It's
could
so
the scene of the
condescending.
crime
Jesus
have been
Christ.
anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else.
He already
Then
solved the
carried there
murder. You know that, right?
Along with the rest of the murder scene.
What? What'd you say?
He's already solved the murder.
The
You can tell.
rest of the murder
Oh,
scene?
Byakuya saw what happened.
Wait a
That
minute.
was
So he
awfully
saw it happen
specific.
and then just doesn't bring
Please
the
tell me
evidence
you have a
forward?
reason
Fuck him.
for saying all of that.
I believe I
Yep.
do.
Fuck this.
No,
Ass-
not even
No.
does he see it happen. He sees the body, decides, you know what's a good idea? If I just fuck with someone and then make it look like a serial killer.
God, fuck him.
Hey, Byakuya, did you just...
Jump off
Did I
a
just take you
fucking
off guard?
bridge.
He's
Like we
already
said,
suddenly moved
it's,
into the
dude,
crime
it's
scene.
worse than him
Byakuya
killing.
with total
He
confidence.
physically tried to kill everyone,
Maybe
basically.
Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere
Hey,
else.
don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Somewhere else. The switch posters.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room, a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange?
That's definitely an unnecessary adjective there, Makoto.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile,
Thank you, Genocide
the boys'
Jill.
locker room has a poster of the
Thank
super
you.
popular boy
I love her
band
laugh as
Tornado.
well.
I love her laugh so much.
Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's
Not only
one
that,
other thing I
hon.
noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking
We
about,
got.
right,
There's
Sakura?
You're
there's a.
referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Yeah.
Coffee?
While I was
Yes,
in the
thank
girls'
you.
locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not the same as scrubbed away. It was moved!
Disappear.
I got it!
I got it.
The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
No, that's wrong.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too?
Koto brought the carpet into the trial.
But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene
They
from
don't
one
have
locker room to
cameras,
the
so
other.
it's the only logical
It's certainly plausible,
conclusion.
don't you think?
What?
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
I don't know. Why would they?
Nobody was
Why would they?
Nobody was talking for a while, so I was making sure I didn't disconnect.
Why?
Oh, sorry.
Why would they go
It's-
through all
I
that
just
trouble
want
of
this to be
switching the
over.
scene of the crime?
What do you
Actually,
mean? This
an
is
even
awesome.
bigger question.
Why?
It was
If the murder
good.
did
Like,
take
I just want to
place
see
in
who
the
did
boys'
it at
locker
this point.
room,
We've been jerked around so
then
much.
how did
First it was
Chihiro get in the
Toko, then
boys'
it's
locker
Byakuya.
room in the
And now
first
we're being
place?
told it's not either of them.
To get
Just
into the
wait.
locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook
I've figured
across
out
the card reader
the
device.
twist to this a bit ago.
I have.
Oh, yeah.
But Chihiro's handbook
So-
should have only
Yeah,
allowed
we-
for access to the girls' locker room.
Me and Cooper heavily hinted one of the twists to this to Riley, and he figured it out.
I said something at the very beginning of our playthrough of this game,
Oh.
and Cooper and Logan didn't say anything about it. But
That was like 3 weeks ago.
I know
don't know why you
exactly.
expect me to remember
She had
that.
no
I'm just
way
saying.
to get
I'm
into the
just
boys'
saying.
locker room to begin
I
with.
did. I went back through the footage because I didn't even know what they were talking about. Then I found it.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
So
I
I know the
highly doubt
twist.
that.
Shut up!
I just don't know how it I just don't know how it plays into this yet. If I'm gonna be completely
We'll
honest.
see. Is he right? Because Chihiro somehow got into the boys' locker room?
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer.
I think that's what I was
after all.
supposed to do, by the way.
I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the
I
thing that
don't
was in
think
the
that's it.
main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she
Damn
could
it.
get into
Rats.
the boys' locker room no problem.
Damn it!
Damn it! Damn it!
It was definitely that second one, right?
I don't know.
Because
Is it
it's
really
Leon's
possible?
handbook was broken.
Could Chihiro
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah, I got it. She must have hacked her. She was the ultimate. I'm sure that would have.
I love the speed up.
Use the thick of
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong!
What's wrong!
No, that's wrong!
Bless you.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
No.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst. You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
Nope.
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Dude.
Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya's the one who did it, really? So, I don't know what else I could do.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry.
Going on a recess.
This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
And then he just gives in.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
He just fully gives in.
Yeah, he's
For
just
real?
kind of a pushover. Why?
Thanks, Morgana.
Now then,
It's actually
what is it you
hilarious.
want to
Morgana
show
said
us?
that.
It better not be boring, or I'll be
Better
very
not be
unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Shall we go? Before I even knew what was happening, the class trial has been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko and delayed. Where she took us was the dead body!
The girls' locker room?
They've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it
Be
again?
sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
No, thank you.
Carefully? Like using
No.
No, wait.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like
Probably
this.
best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just...
Based on religious grounds.
You know?
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
I doubt that.
So
I
just
doubt
leave
that.
this to me.
Oh no.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about? That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Quit screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting your hands together in a brief prayer. Soccer
Brief prayer.
Quietly extend the
Be
body.
sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body?
I don't
I
like
know
that
you
that's how
say
that
that,
happens.
but... What? This is... What is this?
I don't like how that
What is it? Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this
I
fact.
don't like how that.
What?
That's the way it gets figured out.
You're joking,
That.
right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy. Then
Interesting.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, now I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
There you go.
Ahem. I do apologize for keeping
Yeah.
you waiting. Now then,
So, Christopher,
let's resume the class trial.
At the very beginning of the game, when we met Chihiro, my first reaction to him was saying, "That's a girl, right?" Question mark.
You know, he said specifically, is that a guy or a girl?
Yeah, I was like, it's
funny. That's awesome. That is such like, that was just a random comment that you made, and now that's so funny. Oh, that's hilarious.
We've all just learned of the shocking revelation
I
that
know,
Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think Chihiro is actually a guy. That never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
Ah, he's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it.
Sage.
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but...
There's not really any other.
It's
what
fine.
concrete reason
I guess I'll
could
mark
there
it as
other
correct
be than that?
for the
It's
time
correct.
being.
Mark it as
Jackass. Accept that. You're not pointing as the killer.
He's right.
Be gracious
I
and
am
thank
not
him.
the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not
Seriously.
effing with you right now. I'm telling you the
Bro
truth.
doesn't swear. He
Well,
doesn't
I find it very hard to believe.
This man deserves to be kicked in the balls.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My
To make things more
reasons hardly
interesting.
matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
Okay,
Bro has not been listening. Bro has not been listening.
to get through this trial, I have to crack open another Arizona, half and half.
I might have to pour. I might have to pour another mug, bro. I'm not.
Fair. With how
not-
long this has been going on, fair.
No,
I'm
I'm
not-
with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we
Our
all
asses are
die
gonna get
here.
a C.
We
rank.
have no lead right now, by the way. We went through all of that. We
Seriously?
went through all of that and now have no lead.
Literally, what's it like?
Yeah.
That's
who
true.
the fuck did it? No.
Very
that's-
well then.
I don't
I'm with you
understand.
too.
Damn
It
straight.
turns out that
Count me in.
Celeste is actually a boy
Do you
too, and
not have a
Celeste
mind of your
killed
own?
him.
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more
It's
time.
Hiro who killed her.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
No.
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing that we know about the killer. The killer is a guy.
There is a guy.
There's a guy.
Need a boy's handbook to get in, and since Leon's handbook is apparently
No.
broken, the killer would have had to use their own.
Oh, is it really?
In other words, it would have had to have been a guy.
Don't fucking.
But that's
tell
still not
me.
enough. I need to find some more clues.
Don't
Make
you
your argument.
fucking tell me.
I don't know what this one's gonna be.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing.
What was
but
Celeste's account?
nobody get a
She
look
saw
at the
her at the one
Sure,
that
someone
the
saw the killer.
Oh,
they
yeah,
storage
yeah,
area,
something
yeah,
by now.
the warehouse.
Perhaps
Yeah.
someone saw the victim at some
Yep,
point.
it's Celeste's account.
And that might
It
be
is
enough
Celeste's
for now.
account. Okay.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
I'm dumb. I'm dumb. That's what just happened. I'm dumb. I'm just stupid.
Isn't there a single clue? Well,
Nobody
Isn't there
sure
a
someone saw
single
the crime.
clue?
Someone saw the victim.
Yeah. All we need right now.
It's over. It's all
It's
over.
Joe. It ain't Jover till it's
You wanna
Jover.
know who saw the
It ain't
victim?
Jover till it's Jover.
The killer. And only then it's
No,
not
wrong.
like we're
No,
just gonna
no,
turn
no,
ourselves in.
no.
Game
Oh
over,
my
man.
God.
No, not game
I pressed the wrong button.
Isn't there a single clue? Well,
Did nobody get?
I'm sure if someone saw the
perhaps someone saw the victim.
Yeah.
it's over. You want to know who saw
The killer.
It's not Jover
And
till
only
it's
the
Jover.
killer.
No,
It's not Jover till
No,
it's
that's
Jover.
wrong.
No, that's wrong.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh,
Chihiro
but
a him
I
now
suppose
is.
only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no
Line.
idea.
I read the
did
killer
you?
is a guy
That is
line
why
as
you're
the
all
killer is a
making such
gay.
ugly noises.
Nice. Nice
Whatever.
camel
Just
face.
hurry up and tell us.
It was last night, right before nighttime.
Hilarious.
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a double bag. But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when
No
you said something
way!
that struck me as rather odd. Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise
It had
with
to
us
have been an
plenty of
accident.
times.
It had
and
to
he
have been an
always
accident. There was no
declined.
way.
Probably because he was afraid you'd
There was
find
no
out
way
the
they
secret he was
purposely
hiding,
killed.
right?
Which means
You'll
that
see.
conversely, he must
It had
have
to have been
trusted
an
whoever
accident.
he was meeting
You'll
with
see.
very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
No, I don't.
Seriously? Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
However, it's really hard to believe. I know exactly what's good. I know exactly what the problem is here. I remember this one specifically.
This is.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way
I'm,
to go
I'm
exercise.
praying. I'm literally
so next
praying
we have
right
to
now.
ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
My tracksuit is black.
That's not what I meant to do.
I don't even have a tracksuit.
That's not what I meant to do.
This exercising sucks.
This
I have a
exercise
white
sucks.
tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
Apparently.
Not a chance.
You heard
I
him,
need
right?
to.
What he just said without even realizing it?
I do. Something off. There's something off about what someone just
First
said.
of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So
I don't-
next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is,
The killer was wearing the same blue track.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she never said anything about the jacket's color.
Fucking serious?
So why did you
Really?
say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
Damn.
What are you?
God damn.
You just. Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
I'm gonna fucking
And before
cry.
we began the trial, did you
Damn.
tell anyone that?
The
That's
only one I
depressing.
told about any of this was you.
It had to have been an accident.
Then,
It had to have
Mondo,
been.
how did
There's
you know
no
what
way.
color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just...
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was
Are you fucking serious?
is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility. Cherry?
Why can't we lose fucking Byakuya?
Are you talking about Chihiro?
Mondo?
So, how about it?
Whoa,
Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Game. Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony, when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Yeah.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was
This
all
from the
one
man
big
who was
bluff,
trying to
wasn't
kill
it?
fucking
Your true
everyone?
intention
Fuck you.
was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question. There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You noticed such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch?
She's
She's
the
a
ultimate
witch!
detective.
You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah, he would never do something like that. This is a false accusation.
It's true.
Taka,
My reasoning
I'm
on
so
that
sorry,
is pretty
Taka.
shaky.
Oh my god.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem.
The bromance.
It
The
seems we are all
bromance.
out of leads.
Not only that, Ramondo also is
My
like a
time
decent
has
person
nearly
too.
come.
This has to be an accident.
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
I was
Actually,
lying.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then, here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Are you fucking serious?
This is what I.
You kept that hidden?
This is what I was trying to find in the sauna, by the way.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How, precisely, did the handbooks get broken?
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and 2 of them broke in quick succession, then...
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Huh?
Tell us.
You're asking
Tell
me?
us so.
I think it's
so
a
that
necessary
people
piece
can
of
do it in the
information
future.
if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example?
Bros that
Then
push
allow
over.
me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown
There
and
it
totally
is.
break. I
There
flippin' knew
it
it.
is.
You knew it? Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna
I
were
don't
some
care.
wet layer of
I
air
don't
would-
care.
So when you're in a sauna,
I don't care how a
I learned
sauna
one
works,
new
bro.
fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the
That
sauna,
was that sure happened.
then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Maybe someone had their clothes on in the sauna.
indeed,
Quite
quite the
the
mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa, seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was... Here's my answer. Mondo,
Sad.
your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
I'm actually
What?
devastated right
Why?
now.
Actually,
Why do you
bad.
keep
This
accusing
is
him?
really frustrating.
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember?
This image again.
And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to
This
keep his
one.
school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
But it's not something that should be settled out. That's a lot.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
Here's
If
your
what he
handbook,
says is
Cody.
correct, then Mondo,
God.
you
Broken
broke your
handbook.
own handbook.
I'm
In
sorry
other
that the
words,
commentary
if
is not really
Mondo's
good on
handbook
my
is
end.
actually
I'm like,
broken,
Yeah,
I'm
what
I'm
Makoto said is
100%
right.
emotionally
Well, my
devastated right
goddamn
now.
handbook works
I'm not
just
even
fine.
No,
I'm not
it's
even
wrong.
like fully processing it.
Mondo,
I just
the
can't
handbook
believe
you have
this.
right now. Is it really yours?
And the fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his
Yakia
handbook
lives
out
to
for
be
one that
cool
actually
another
works.
day, I guess.
Chris, I don't think you'll like. I don't think you'll like Campbell's
I
Campbell's
think he
message.
took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own.
No, not really.
After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the
However,
broken
I know he
handbook
doesn't
in the
die
main
because I
hall
know
is
everybody has 2
actually
characters
Mondo's.
who live, and
Which
Cooper
would
has
mean
his
that the
2.
handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong.
What's wrong, bro?
You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Okay,
The moral
then why don't we look back
compass.
on this case one more time, from the beginning?
This
That
part,
way, everything will become clear.
Okay, we're
And we'll
restarting
all
the trial,
see if I was
boys.
right or wrong?
Just kidding. Yeah, we have this closing argument thing.
Closing argument.
That is from the last one.
That is from the last one. That was also from the last one.
Which one? That one? That one?
No, the ball. Yeah.
I don't actually know.
So it's boom. No. No.
Yes,
No.
yes.
It's the in. It's the going in because then the next one is.
Next, yeah, they walk into they walk in.
Yeah. I changed my mind. I agreed with you.
Lifts it up, goes towards them, whack.
No.
I think it's that. Is it that?
Yeah.
I don't know what else it would be.
Moving the stuff. Yeah.
Because they are the exact same, so it's not gonna be that one.
Yeah. And then putting the poster up in the other one. So yeah, they switched it. He's tired, and then he leaves.
And then Byakuya shows up and decides to be a little bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now it's that. And then it's this one, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I imagine, yeah.
Cooper, you're here, right?
I have been muted. I have been muted. I've been saying what they are. I am so upset that you've gotten most of them correct. Can you go to the end real quick? Okay, not that one, right before this.
This one?
The one, I want to check, okay. Yes. Now to the next one. No, the one after, the one after, the end one, page 11. That first one on page 11 is wrong.
This one?
Yeah.
Let me...
Because that's already been there. It's Steam Room. It's the very end one.
Oh, yep, you're right. You're right. There
Here's
we go.
exactly what happened. First, let's take a look back to before the incident.
It had to have
Great.
been.
That was a great game. I'm so sad that it's
Last
Mondo,
night,
though.
Celeste
That's
saw
annoying.
Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
You guys ready
At
for the
time,
worst
she was
execution in the
apparently
entire...
stuffing
One of the
something into
worst
a
ones in
duffel
the
bag.
series.
It
But-
had to have been an accident. There's no...
That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple,
It is really sad
because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster.
This is a good game. I'm beginning to like
And
it less and
finally
less.
carrying
though.
the corpse into the girls' locker room.
Why?
We told you a lot of the good characters die. We
This
prefaced
alone
this.
doesn't prove that
My,
you're
my,
not necessarily a
opinion,
girl.
my opinion of the game has not changed in the slightest simply because I'm attached to the characters that are dying. It is still devastating
all,
that the
Sayaka and
characters
Junko's
that I
handbooks
just so
have been
happen
placed
to get
in the main
attached to
hall.
are dying first.
Using one of those,
But that is not
a
the
boy
game's
could get
fault,
into the
that is
girls'
my
locker
fault.
room
That
without much
isn't the
problem.
game's fault. I don't blame the video game.
And that's
It's
exactly
just-
how the killer
oh my
did it.
God.
With the carpet and the poster they brought with them,
I'm just
they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
Again, I'm sorry that I'm not like
That could have been the end of things. But
I
no,
can't-
Byakuya discovered the body and
I don't know
decided
how I'm gonna be able to handle.
intervene in the situation, making things even
Actually,
more
no.
complicated.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna be good for the rest of this game.
Why?
Honestly, I think I think
So,
like
after
devastation
stumbling on the
right
crime
wise,
scene,
I've got my fill.
He went and grabbed the extension
Monokuma
cord
has
from the library,
reaped the
and then
despair
he
from my
got
heart
to work.
already. He's reaped what he sowed.
Yeah, I'll tell
Use
you
the
right
cord
now.
to
No, you're
stretch
not.
Chihiro's lifeless
All
body.
right, thanks, Cooper. I appreciate.
You're
that.
welcome.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Well, I mean, at least
Then,
you have your two
using
that
the victim's
survive
own
now.
blood, he wanted to create
Chris, I don't know where you
the
got
illusion
the
that Genocide
thing,
Jack was
but
responsible
okay.
for the slaughter.
Also, I told you that information. I didn't want you to tell it to Riley, but okay.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Don't worry about it. Ignore what he said.
Yeah, I totally missed what he said. So.
Good.
And around the same time that Byakuya was putting
And
together
what
this
you-
facade,
What?
the killer, having already
Also,
disposed of
I just
Chihiro's
want to
bag
preface
and
this.
other
Chris, you do
belongings,
realize I still have
arrived
3
at the
characters
sauna.
left, right?
Nothing.
He was talking to Riley.
No, yeah, okay.
There, they plan to destroy the last piece of evidence. Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer
Yeah, you
expected,
do it free.
the
Okay.
steamy sauna was enough
Yeah.
to ruin the electronic gadget.
Still a chance.
Somehow, the killer knew that the
all
handbook
likely
couldn't
good.
stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Owada?
That's a crazy art right there.
That is a crazy art. Oh my god.
Wait. No. This can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence? You need evidence.
Buddy, I hate to
you
break
need
it
proof.
to you.
Without any proof,
Okay, I'm
you
so
can't
sorry,
pin any
but-
of this on him.
If it is someone who's whoever they're for the show, all I have to do is check on that one item. A new element has been added to bullet time battles. Yes.
Yes, because these are...
Okay.
Thanks.
I do not need this information actually, because I'm not going to use this. But okay, I guess we know for now.
Is that just
I guess,
making it
yeah.
so that you change up the tempo?
No, that's making it so that you could do it without having the
Show me
rhythm
some
thing.
evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen.
This is weird.
I refuse.
This is
to
not
vote.
lining up.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence.
This is so weird. This is not lining up to
I
what I
won't
think
listen.
it's gonna line up to.
You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt.
I'm surprised you
Show
got
me
the
some
tempo
evidence.
right after
I
they
won't
changed
listen.
the tempo right, Logan.
With the negative, yeah. My
Yeah.
Goodness.
That's
Like I
impressive.
can't, I can't follow.
This should
I can't
prove it.
follow this beat in the. It's probably better being the one that has the game playing.
Probably.
But
I would imagine.
I
Thinking
could
so
not
far is
follow
right.
that beat in the slightest.
I did not. I have no clue how I did that.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's.
He went complete. He blacked out during that. Logan actually was just not awake. It was his subconscious.
In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
It was entirely by accident.
Hey, we got all A's.
A rank, nice.
There
We
go.
shouldn't have missed anything, so we got all A's.
There we go. That's a lot of Monokuma.
101.
That's a lot of money. We did it.
Bro? Bro,
Bro,
what are you saying?
bro.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
You said the line.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Will you make the right choice or the
But like,
dreadfully wrong
there
one?
was still no motive.
You'll see.
What was?
That,
What was the motive?
that's what we're getting right now. We still have like a solid like 10 minutes of just the people talking, and this is not voice acted, guys.
Uh-oh, this time, looks like you got it right again.
I need to go to the restroom.
Sick.
No, I'm just joking.
On auto, yeah.
If he didn't have to read out the character's like brain thing, thoughts, that's the word. Okay, I am tired.
Despair, but I know there's more to come, so...
I would have just said put the trial on auto, because obviously.
Well, I'm glad we at least know that, like, he regrets his actions. I'm glad we know that. That gives me a little more comfort. Yes, it is so. The blackened one that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was... Wado Owada!
Unbelievable.
In case you were wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful.
I refuse to believe it! There's no way he would kill someone!
Sorry.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Amondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually...
The story of the murder this time is a sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the control key to fast forward the text.
Shut up. Shut up. Don't say
Anyway,
that.
there was once a young boy. His name was Chihiro Fujisaki. An extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness. To take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out.
Nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy.
But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear, instead it only grew stronger and stronger.
I'm weak.
Weak.
Me when I'm looking at a calendar.
Damn it. Fuck you, that's so funny. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, the world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of embarrassing secrets. Which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
That was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter what the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust in such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. Yet...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I could talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I could tell everyone.
Annoyingly, he used the thread of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay, I'll get better.
With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day he began the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. Sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it'd be good to ask for someone's help. He wanted to tell the person his secret. He wanted to tell that person his secret first, then ask them to help him from there. The person he went to.
Yeah, that's right.
It must be.
Yep, it sure was. Biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. True. Okay. Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to.
Maybe talking to Mondo about it will give me some courage. So he went. Oh, that. I'm assuming that's supposed to be you, Chris.
I assume so as well. So we went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration. And he thought only that with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean, that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
What a bro.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
That means it had to be the...
Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think that was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he had made to Chihiro.
But how does moving the body keep his secret?
Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity. So, he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See? Then, Mondo did all of that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro? Who he also killed?
Yeah. It totally was an accident.
Why? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why did you?
Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible! Nothing could have been that bad! Something he didn't want anyone else to know, even if it meant killing someone?
You're wrong!
It's impossible!
Unless he killed someone! How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it.
Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? An embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know?
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother.
What the fuck? What?
Well, it wasn't really a kill, it was more of a... You'll see.
Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. The only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Dio Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Dia that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. His brother was his only family growing up, he was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted someone to measure up to his big brother, so he intimidated him with everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. The charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. Before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two, his younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. When Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul.
The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh?
Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride.
Can someone like that really be our leader?
All that'll do is make the gang look bad.
Nice voice, Chris.
It's 11:30, and I've had two, 12-hour days. I'm very sorry that I'm tired.
You're fine.
Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. Which is why...
I just...
Gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes, I gotta come out on top.
And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement, Mondo challenged him to a street race. During the race, tragedy struck. Kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly...
Yeah, so he didn't really kill him.
Didn't really kill him, he just...
It technically was his fault, but it wasn't really a kill.
Yes,
he didn't really kill him.
Yang in his kid brother's arms, the older brother had delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry.
I mean, I guess you're reading Daya.
Of course, he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey, kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's the team, you and me, put together. It's a promise between men. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang, in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He'd never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, it was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth.
Oh no.
He wanted to leave the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I just...
I'm strong. 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 Strong.
And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling who could die in an instant. And then the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have had no problem shedding the light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother. Not necessarily.
Not really.
No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. That happened. Everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I've been carrying around, it would have been for nothing. So that's why.
That's
why I.
Mondo.
After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I'd never felt anything like it before.
I
didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. It was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you.
But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
Because, I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But
Yeah, you're right, but
I want to change.
I've wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever.
His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself.
I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying
What?
if I really am, I should be able to just tell everyone my secret?
Huh?
Huh?
I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making
What?
fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No.
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo.
I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? Was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to sit back, let my secret get revealed, and ruin everything?
I hate to burst your bubble, Riley, but the mic thing's happening.
No fucking way.
Oh,
Are
but
you
it's
serious
fixed. It's
right
fixed now.
now.
It fixed itself. It fixed itself.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I
No,
just
no.
wanted to.
I just really admire you. Admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. 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 Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch!
And stronger than Daya. Remember anything after that? When I woke up again, he was lying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground.
Hey!
I
killed him.
Killed him.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret.
No, it wasn't. The secret that he killed his brother.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
A weakness like that lived in a heart like this, and it turned him into it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it!
Look at him. You see, you're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. But he killed another a living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what his true strength is. You see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't.
You bastard! Just shut up, you son of a bitch! Go ahead, say that again, I dare you!
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. It's what I want to say, but... Unfortunately, I can't do that right now, because the time for punishing is fast approaching.
Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now, well now, well now,
But
well
I
now.
promised you, right? The blackened that disturbance to peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Mondo Iwata, the ultimate biker gang leader.
No! Wait! Wait!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Dude, he said the thing again.
I said wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Well, and now get ready for one of the weakest executions in the game.
Yeah, there's one other one that I could think gets close to this. And if you want to know, that's 2-3, Logan.
I'm trying to remember what 2-3 is. Oh, it's so weak I forgot what it was. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. See, this one is pretty strong, except for the ending.
What?
No, yeah.
Yeah. He's hula hooping. His And now we get the stupid joke. Yep, here's the stupid joke. Cool.
Yay.
Yay.
Like we said, it's one of the dumbest executions in the entire
it's
thing.
It's one of the worst executions in the game.
Not even in the game, just the series.
The series, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's boring.
That was...
Yeah, that was underwhelming. I'm underwhelmed.
I mean, 1-4 is pretty bad too, I guess.
Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace.
They really butterized my name.
It can't be! My brother! Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Okay. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Bro is not taking this well.
Yeah. I hate that, dude. Canonically, Mondo was Taka's first fucking friend.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's so bad.
Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls. We were each forced to realize once again. But he, of course, he had to.
What a disappointment. This is the execution that...
But Bianca!
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do. Because the game is life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that
However,
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why?
Fucking win, of course.
Isn't obvious? Because it made things
Fuck
more
you!
interesting.
Made things more interesting. You wanted to win, and you know it. Shut your mouth, ass.
His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone.
Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
Chris?
You ignored the nighttime rule too.
Everyone does. Deal with it.
Makoto doesn't. The rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue.
The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is where I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse.
What? You mean you actually witnessed the murder?
He was such a fool. He didn't even have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well...
So, you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
This guy.
Indeed, but it would have been the end of it. How boring would it have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning.
I don't think you
Which
and
is why I decided to lend a little helping hand.
I don't think you understand the definition of waste of time.
I thought it would liven things up.
You did all that just to liven things up?
Yes, pay attention.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene.
But damn, man. If we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right?
Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point.
I'm calling
Really?
bullshit. I'm
Because
calling
you
bullshit
really
on this.
almost didn't.
Of course.
Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me.
Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Oh, I put holes in your best laid plan.
Once I do decide to go become blackened, I know who I'll have to watch out for.
And it's Kyoko and Makoto, because they're the only people who do anything. What?
Well, he's gonna kill Kyoko, obviously.
So that's your reason.
Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to
Yes,
your story.
I'm listening to you and your
Moving
smug
on.
ass talk.
Hey.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next.
You
like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why?
You like them? Not really, not that last one. But you know,
Yeah,
this
that last
punishment,
one could have
it's
used a bit
despair,
of work.
It's not just for you. That is punishment and despair to my gift to mankind itself. I don't want it.
You're over-exaggerating.
Bad gift. I'm not over-exaggerating. Its punishments are meant to transform all hope into despair.
Damn.
What do you mean?
Huh?
Mean? Mean? Mean.
What the heck? Damn it!
Mean. Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing.
Whatever, it doesn't matter much.
It does.
In the end, I'm just gonna stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me.
Yeah, unless you get
How
fucking caught.
exciting!
Ah, the noble son of a noble family. Truly you understand me. think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you.
Damn.
You literally are like, I'm gonna murder somebody, and I
Let
know
me
who I
just
watch
say
out
this.
for. Fuck you.
After I've achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you, and I'm going to kill you. Understand? Jeez, Liam Neeson.
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up.
Ooh, so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. A trash mob for you.
I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you.
Okay, Superman. Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap.
Gets whacked over the back of the head.
God, I fucking love Monokuma roasting Byakuya.
Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and a curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue. Because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. That it was the worst kind of despair. That was it. Oh, nope, we still have his cutscene.
Well, anyway, like I was saying...
What is this?
This is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
One thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
What is it? 16th high school student, I mean.
Ooh. My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No.
Who the hell is that?
I know who that is.
I also know. I also know who that is.
Who the hell?
What the hell? No.
Crazy
Okay.
Diamond. That's a JoJo reference.
It's over.
Hey.
The end of the stream.
Alright.
Bye bye.